to episode 99.
99.
Wayne Gretzky episode. This episode before CWK goes to 100. The Celebrity Week continues with Amy. Welcome. Episode 99 of
Cocktails with Keith, with guest Lily. I am Amy. Lily's at camp.
The camp continues, so the guests continue. Yesterday we had a lovely day with James coming in here with the frozen strawberry daiquiri, and both times he's been on, it's been strawberry day for some reason. It's always strawberry day, fam. It was a heck of a drink. I thought it was delicious. It was refreshing. So yeah.
You already have 12 watchers.
Welcome all of you. Amy is here. We haven't done
so
costumes
excited.
in a while, and for all of you who think, how the hell does he have more of them? I don't know.
Never
Kristen
ending.
always approves anytime I say let's get a costume for something, so you're
Thank you.
welcome. And this fits like a glove. Feels nice right now too. Puffy sleeves too, like Seinfeld.
It's shiny.
Touch it, it's all right. It's gonna sweat right through it in a minute. But so obviously 99 left balloons. We do the German version. Delicious, lovely song by Nina. So as I said yesterday, I never knew who the hell's going to be sitting next to me. So today it's MAA, more about Amy.
Nah.
Also, the questions
Maybe.
always apply to you, the viewers, and the director.
Hello.
The question everyone wants to know. From 1 to 10, 10 is like super, through the roof.
Okay.
How excited are you, Amy, for baseball to start tonight? Don't worry, I have a real question, but that was very fitting because she loves the sports, loves the baseball. She's going to be up watching the Nationals
Can't wait.
and the Yankees tonight. No,
Yeah.
the real question.
Okay.
Would you rather have, this is for all of you as well, a steak and cheese or a meatball sub?
Steak and cheese. Ooh.
This is a tough
What
one.
does everybody think? Also, on the internet.
I'm going to go with meatball sub, but it has to be in a toaster roll.
Ooh, yeah.
What do you put? Just put cheese on it?
No, provolone. Yeah, provolone and then toasted.
Do you like pickles on it? Sounds
No,
weird.
that's my steak and cheese.
Ooh, it's delicious.
Steak and cheese has mayo and pickles.
See, that's crazy.
It's delicious.
No, it's kinda like having a hamburger.
Crazy delicious.
Chopped up hamburger.
We got a little bit.
What do people think?
Michael Arsenault says meatball sub.
I think a meatball sub too. I love a meatball sub.
Michael O'Neill says steak and cheese all day. Golly with broken eyeballs says
Poor
steak
Tim.
and cheese.
Poor Tim.
For Tim.
Marinelli steak and cheese with mayo and pickles. Steak and
Steak.
cheese. Impossible answer. John Perrin. Don't know who that is.
That's
steak
my friend.
and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
my
said
God.
impossible answer?
John.
You've got to give the answer. All
Or
of you.
steak and cheeses. Tom says impossible.
Tom!
Lie. You
Sit
choose
down
one.
with a bowl of Cheerios. By the end of that, you're going to have your answer.
Ooh, Valancourt does mayo on the steak and cheese
See?
too.
I think it's, I know it's delicious. It's
Delicious.
like having a burger, chopped
The
up
only
burger.
people that say meatballs are Arsenals.
And me.
We love meatballs. And,
Oh,
yeah,
and-
and the celebrity today.
And okay.
So I win.
So,
I don't know.
yesterday was awesome. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. Every day is awesome. But we have a cocktail to make.
Sure do.
Amy, will you please tell the world what we're going to make today?
Today, we are making the Rob Roy.
A Rob Roy.
It's a classic.
What is in a Rob Roy?
So glad you asked.
Yes.
1.5 ounces of scotch, 3/4 ounce sweet vermouth, and you'd like to garnish with 1 to 2 cherries.
What happened to the bitters?
Oh, bitters. I forgot to buy bitters. But it's 2 dashes of Angostura
And
bitters.
some bitters.
Yeah.
Where you go?
Listen,
You cry
we've
out.
only done this 98 times before this. You figured you know what the hell we're doing. It's always on Celebrity Week that this happens. So, I Love a Manhattan. We did a Manhattan episode 2. Episode 2 that I called episode 3. It was the first time we started to branch out a little bit. Still, we were like robots and zombies back then, which was holding me back.
It was before I talked.
So, right,
Just the hand.
The hand came in, and all of a sudden she's like. So we're gonna use. So anyway, so I love a Manhattan. The Manhattan is usually with rye or bourbon. This is with Scotch, and we're using a blended Scotch. Our blended house Scotch is always Monkey Shoulder.
We
Got
have house
3
drinks
monkeys
now.
on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's our house. It's our house whiskey. House one.
House blended scotch.
Yeah.
We also have a house single malt and a house bourbon.
Gotcha.
We got things.
You have hence the cabin.
Kudos to we
Hence the
obviously
cabinet.
have house issues because we have all these things. So this cocktail, I think on the bourbon side, is so delicious and sweet. This is going to make it a little bit more complex in flavors and robust. So we're going to see how that works. The ingredients she gave you is for one cocktail. We're going to double it up so that Gamey can have one. The director is also enjoying a beverage over there.
No, I'm working.
Yes.
Yes, very busy.
But that's what's happening. So please tell us a little bit about the Rob Roy.
That I have this.
You still got things
Fantastic.
to do.
I know, I forgot. The Rob Roy cocktail was first created in 1894 by a bartender at the Waldorf. You said bartended. At the Waldorf
Yeah, I write
Astoria
things.
Hotel.
I
in
wonder
New
why
York
Lily
City.
had so many issues.
It's not Lily, it's you. The cocktail is. You have really good penmanship, though. The
See?
cocktail is named after a play by the same name debuted in New York about the Scottish folk hero Robert Roy McGregor.
Robert Roy McGregor. So, right, they did this little operetta, and down the street at the bar, this guy said, I'm going to make a cocktail for
At
this.
the Waldorf Astoria.
Now, ding, 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 ding. There was a movie that came out about Robert Roy. Rob Roy was the name of the movie. Who was the actor that recently did this in the last 20 years?
Really?
Same actor that was in Taken.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer it.
Liam
Sorry, I don't
Neeson?
know the answer.
Liam Neeson. So now we're going to give 2 seconds background on Liam Neeson here.
For
Just
no
because
reason
it's
whatsoever.
interesting.
That's fun facts.
He is how old?
I know.
62.
68 years young. He's from Northern Ireland. His birthday's on June 7th. Right?
Speaking of
But
old people.
he has... You know, he once lived with Harold Mirren in the 80s.
Helen Mirren?
Yes.
You just said that name very wrong.
Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren.
He once shared a house with Helen Mirren.
Did he share a bed?
That is
We don't
not... I didn't see pictures of this, so I don't know. But he has British, Irish, and American citizenship.
It's fancy.
British, American, and Irish.
Yes. But the interesting fact is that he was enrolled at the Queen's University of Belfast in physics and computer science back in 1971.
Super smart
He seems smart.
He left
to be an actor.
to go work at Guinness.
Whoa!
Yeah, he left to go work at Guinness. He eventually, a couple years ago, got his honorary doctorate from there. But yeah, he was supposed to be like super nerd boy. He then did boxing at age 17, won a bunch of regional battles. He's kind of a badass.
Wow.
I mean, if you've ever watched Taken and he's got a certain set of skills.
Right. But how I will ask you this though. So obviously a lot of people know who he is, but what role do you think brought him to biggest prominence? We're going to be done with this in a second. On
From
Liam
Love
Neeson.
Actually.
No, that's actually when he quit smoking.
Oh,
Was when in Love Actually.
it's a great movie.
Oh, it's a great
It
movie.
is a great
It's a great
movie.
film. Love that movie. But in 1993, this film that came out, he was the star of
Ooh,
Depressing.
yeah.
No idea.
Come on, director.
Was anyone
crowd,
else in it?
Look at the crowd. Maybe the crowd's doing stuff.
Good luck. What?
That's not
What?
the name of the movie.
I don't know. Tom said good luck. I don't know what that means.
Who else was in the movie? We need a hint because I can't do the Google.
What is the guy? Anyway, it's Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's
Oh.
List. I was trying to think what the other guy, who the other guy
Oh,
was.
he said the Phantom Menace.
That's a good one too.
Also.
Those, I mean, again, after that, he was like, boom, everyone
Yeah.
put him in everything. This is how he eventually got the role of
Mm.
thing. So, all right, enough about this. This is how we get 20-minute episodes. Let's
Wait,
make a cocktail. So,
Can we first talk about? Well, he's what, 68?
Yeah.
yes.
This woman is 78.
Was this the Martha Stewart thing?
So
Yeah.
hot, right?
Who's that?
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
Oh, I know.
I know.
She's a
right?
creep anyway. I'm not a big fan of her.
She served time. I love her.
I thought you were going to say it was Helen Mirren.
How old is Helen Mirren?
She's in the 70s at
Like
least.
a zillion at least.
Yeah.
All right, make
Okay,
cocktail.
sorry.
All right, so please ice the mixing glass.
Which is this thing?
Yeah, so
No.
put that into there.
Looks like a
Yeah.
beaker.
Yeah, it is like a beaker. Yeah, so we're going to make 2 drinks at once here.
How much ice do I put?
So put in like two-thirds.
2/3.
I'm not good at math.
All right, so fill it up more than half.
Helen Mirren is 74,
Well, she wasn't back then. Just let's
and
make
her actual name is Helen
Don't get a bunch.
Maranoff.
All right, so now we're going to do 3 ounces of the monkey shoulder. Good luck.
3 ounces.
Thank you.
Was
Yeah,
this?
we're doing drinks for both of us.
So it's supposed to be 1.5.
Oh, okay.
1.5 times 2. Sorry, you do math.
I like math.
It's your job.
Yeah. Also,
3.
Martha Stewart hangs out with Snoop Dogg.
Is that a big one?
Yelling,
Nope,
"Arr!"
it's just a smidge.
By the way, it goes to
It's
show
a
you, like
smidge one.
that side over there. Lily's like, I can't get it in the cup. I know
It's
wonder
not-
why.
Yeah, here. There you
It's
go.
not easy.
It's not.
I don't know. These
We
bartenders.
don't
say-
give nearly enough
All
credit.
right, so now
don't.
we're gonna do 1.5. Did we say 3/4?
Yeah.
All right, so 1.5.
We were just asked if DMX is going to come to our 100th show.
Here's hoping.
Oh, also,
Why
this is
didn't
a
we
quick
think of that?
reminder. So, for any of you locals out there, or people who know where I live and want to actually come that are nearby, come by tomorrow about 4:30. We'll have a drink or two in the before the show. We'll share a laugh, maybe a cigar. Who knows? Then we'll do the 5 o'clock in the PM show with Lily. So come on by. Then let's do like 4 of these.
Just like,
This is, yeah,
Yeah.
4 dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Now you're just gonna.
So,
You're gonna just. All right. So.
gold plates.
What do you need to go over this beforehand?
We were told, no,
oh, okay.
During a live
that
show,
we
you're gonna go
were
over this.
stirring it wrong.
Incorrectly?
So the whole thing about the stirring thing, as opposed to the shaking thing, is you don't want to jostle the ice. So what you're supposed to do is put the straw on,
And just like-
the spoon on the outside, and
Yeah.
just go
You're
around.
mixing it right. Yeah.
Got it.
So
All right,
mix
well,
it without jostling.
What do you think of that? You guys are getting 2 lessons in one day.
More
All of a sudden, the
lessons.
director came in.
It's like,
Yeah, but you got to do it with some vigor.
well, she didn't say vigor. I just a
You
lot.
can use this hand, Lily, to hold that. Thank you.
It's actually a special, like, you're supposed to go back and forth, and it
Should I go
does
this
it.
way?
I just go all the
I
same
jostled.
way. You just keep
James
going.
is asking
I
if
jostled.
you are dressed as a pirate.
What do you mean a pirate? This could be a pirate. I do have a pirate costume upstairs.
This is very strong. Just saying.
Is what? Strong?
Smells very
Oh,
strong.
smell? Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
it's only alcohol.
yeah, I mean, you probably wish you were here yesterday with James. Doing the. Yeah, that's good.
I feel good about this.
Good. So now you got to put your strainer on.
Why doesn't it fit in the thing?
No,
Yeah,
it's
both right there.
backwards.
Jesus.
That's fine. There you
Those
go.
are the worst.
Right there.
Poor
So,
Lily.
this is awesome. All right, so let's go. Good luck.
We normally tell Lily 2 hands so that you
Well-
don't.
Well, Amy
drop
looks like
it.
she can handle it. Now, this is
I am-
clearly a boozy drink because there's only booze in it.
There we go. Do you feel better about that? 2 hands?
Look at that.
My boss just did my job for me, so I just.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
Thanks, boss.
Thanks, boss.
That seems pretty even. I feel really good
Yeah,
about
I
that,
think
too.
it's nice. Now, let's a couple garnishes, please.
Yep.
Look at that.
Would you
Look
look
at
at
Now,
that?
Kristen, you got to continue with the celebrity week.
Oh, celebrity picture day.
Yep.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
jeez. Do we
Yep.
need to hold up the sign?
Yes,
Yep.
please.
This one? Right?
Yeah.
I'll do it this way. Ready? Cheers. There we go.
All right, that's a keeper. Now, let's have this cocktail.
Okay.
Let's see. Now, you got to give it an honest score. And don't worry about it being boozy.
Crazy person.
Looks like or
Delicious drink. Delicious drink, and you can put the cherries in if you want.
I would love to put the cherries in.
I mean, it's boozy.
it's good. I expected it to. It smelled really strong, but it tastes like
Yeah, because
yeah.
of the vigor you gave with
It
that
does smell
stir.
strong.
yeah, but it doesn't taste strong, which means it's dangerous.
But I like a Manhattan, so this is a great drink.
Ooh,
It's delicious.
It's very smooth.
Yeah.
Of course it is. This is a nice drink here today,
Stick the
people.
cherries in the bottom.
Yeah, just go right in there. Plop, plop, fizz,
Plop, plop.
fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Oh Jesus.
So, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
What's happening?
Ooh.
This is our life now. Oh, goodness gracious.
Wow. Did anyone say to drain it, or did you just
Nope.
Feel
that's
like-
just a thing
wow.
apparently.
no requests this time?
8.175.
I don't know. Like, I don't have a full menu to rate against, which makes this difficult.
It's a 1 to 10 ratio.
I know, but I feel like I'm comparing against other things. I guess I will go with a 7.5.
Well, let's start from the beginning. Do you like?
Yeah.
Would you order it again?
Would you order
I don't know. Maybe.
it? You don't have to.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Maybe. There's other things. I would prefer other things. But if this was like the only thing on the menu, I would drink it and be okay with it. I wouldn't be mad.
That says more about her than we know. So, right. If this is the
Not
only
my only
option,
option, I'm
the only
not
booze
gonna-
option is this bad, Larry.
Not that bad.
Not
Give me
gonna-
6 of them.
I'm not gonna kick it out of bed.
Okay, I guess if you stir it a little bit more, give it a little bit more dilution.
Maybe a little club soda on top.
So, yeah, all of you viewers and listeners and callers at home, have you a question or anything for us? Because we have a guest panel right now.
No, there's lots of people on now. Like 20 people watching.
This is how you should have me on all the time.
99!
Aggressive.
You know what? So today when we sign off, could you give us a little bit more of the music, please?
Oh.
On the way out.
Oh.
Just end with music today. Also.
I gotta pull it up on my other phone though. Oh, please. Who's Ryan Obdens?
No idea.
He's from the gym. That's the butcher.
Oh, hey,
That's
Ryan.
That's the
Hello,
Alpine
Ryan.
butcher. He just has a new baby. His the one has a baby that's
Kristen
basically
said pretty.
basically
Is my mom watching?
Finn Rider.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Mom.
And she didn't say anything.
What do you
Unacceptable,
mean?
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
Unacceptable.
Also, we're taking auditions and requests for people who want to be on the show next week. Because next week we're going to blow your socks off with next week's show, and I need a couple of females for next week.
What?
For the show. For guests. I mean,
Yeah.
you're one of them, obviously.
I would like
Maybe
to
we'll
hope
force
so.
another local to come here. Alright, anything?
No.
She's got her spoon, she's ready to go.
This is the English.
Oh, here comes the Gunda. You're gonna do your part, Lily.
When do I do that?
What do you want? We'll just have her keep playing after we say it.
Question for Amy.
Oh, yes.
Would you rather drink a Rob Roy with Liam Neeson or Martha Stewart?
Come on.
Martha Stewart, because then we can talk about recipes and crafts.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, okay.
Gamey Pinterest Amy.
That's me.
Mom says good job.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Stay safe and drink up. Cheers.